Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are 4 places where people gather. First, a free Bollywood dance invitation. Second place, hospitals. Third place, temples. And fourth place, gym. Now see, in the free Bollywood dance invitation, maximum crowd. Hospitals, not less. Nobody is invited to please come to our hospital. We ourselves go. And the temples. Nobody goes there for God, only for fulfilling our desires and demands. So the first category is indulgent, what we call bhogi, indulgent people. Second category are going to the hospital are rogi, unhealthy fellows. The third category is the temples. They want something or the other. Nobody goes to the temple for the sake of God. And therefore you have seen our God say, God, this mudra, this tells enough, how much will you ask? And this is, if you don't keep shut, give one. Enough of it. And who goes to the gym? Only those who are healthy and want to maintain the health. So you are all healthy and wanting to maintain your health. And therefore, here only the select few who have really come to a point that ultimate in human life is the spiritual evolution. See? Plants eat from below, grow upwards. Animals eat from the front, grow backwards. Human beings eat from above, grow downwards and sidewards. What is the next possibility? So after having come to the human form, now the only thing that is pending in our life is spiritual evolution. And therefore, from that point of view, I was asked by Pramila Ben, Swamiji, you should talk on Bhagavad Gita. Okay. My rule of my life is, I am a follower. I am not the leader. If you want to be happy in your life, be a follower. When you are a follower, you don't have to think. If you are a leader, you have to think. And the biggest problem is thinking. Therefore, we will study now the Bhagavad Gita from the yoga standpoint of view. Normally by yoga, what we understand and what is meant by yoga, this is given exhaustively in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So in how many talks? 6 talks. In the 6 talks, we'll try to find out what exactly is the meaning of yoga according to Bhagavad Gita. So Definition of yoga according to Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Samvidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sajnitam sa nishchena yoktavyaha yoga anirvidna chetasa. Meaning, when the miseries come in our life, if we refuse to be miserable, we have practiced yoga. Dukkha sanyoga, arrival of miseries. Viyoga, refuse to get miserable. Make the miseries miserable. And how to practice that? So nishchena yoktavyaha. Be firmly rooted in this thing, that I am in this world not to suffer. See, friends, I'll tell you one step further. Don't seek God. He has deceived everybody. Then let Him seek us. See, take an example for this thing. Pramila Ben has not invited me. I have the itch to come to Cape Town. Then where will I go? I will go to a person who is willing, who is capable, who is happy and able to provide me whatever I want. So, she is not seeking me. I am seeking her because she is capable. Now convert this understanding. God has created this world not for spreading miseries. Upanishad says, Anandadheva kalpimani bhutani jayante, anandena jatani jivanti. The world is an expression of bliss, not blisters. But in our life, we have more of blisters and hardly any bliss. See? So, if the world is an expression of bliss, where from the blisters have come? See? Therefore, what is required is, like this mic has no function, no purpose. The mic doesn't have to talk. It is an instrument. Instrument itself has no function, no purpose. The one who is holding the mic, he has the purpose. See? But if the mic is not fit mic, like many times you must have seen, the mics have got electronic onkar. Hum. Sometimes the mics clean its own throat. If such is the mic, what we will do? We throw that mic. Mic has no personal agenda. Fully available. Perfect. If this is clear, in the same manner, God created this world for the expression of happiness. But He is frustrated. He told me. He is frustrated. Why? Wherever He goes, every instrument is unfit instrument. See? So what is the fitness? Fitness is, we are completely empty. We have to empty ourselves. Now take this day-to-day example. You all must be traveling a lot. So when we go to any place, we put the things in our suitcase. Any suitcase on the earth you take, it is always short of space. You put so many things, so many things. Ultimately, there is no space. What to do? Then you empty something, then there is a space. Exactly the same way, our mind is full of anger, greed, desire, frustration, jealousy, regrets. Now, in that dirty mind, how can he enter? We have to empty it. See, friends. And therefore, Bhagavad Gita says, Dukkha Sanyoga Vyogam Uchate. Yoga Uchate. And this yoga should be practiced Anirvinna Chetasa. Meaning, do not justify yourself being miserable. No. Anirvinna, don't give up. See? And for that, never get into a negative mode. Never get into a frustration mode. See? Now, go back to the first chapter of Gita. You know, Gita, there are 18 chapters, and each chapter is labeled as yoga. Like Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Su Upanishadsu, Brahma Vidyayam, Yoga Shastre, Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade, Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nama Prathamodhyayaha. So the first chapter is called as Vishada Yoga. Vishada means tragedy. How can the tragedy be the yoga? Tragedy is a frustration, misery. Bhagavan says, no, 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 no. It can be converted into yoga if you take that as a challenge in life. Friends, every experience of our life is a spiritual examination. Every experience. And when we appear for the examination, we don't complain, oh, it is very difficult. Then you are failed. You have to pass. No choice. And for that, we must be prepared. Therefore, Bhagavan says here, yoga is a means, not to gain something. Yoga is a means to give up everything. How simple it becomes, my friends. Not difficult. And this is exactly what we do every day. Now don't demonstrate. When you go to sleep, what you do? Therefore, I said, don't demonstrate. We can demonstrate right now. No, no, no. So what is the process? The process is giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up. We give up our achievements and failures. We give up our friends and enemies. We give up all good and bad experiences. We give up the whole world. We come back to our house. Then we give up everything in the house. We go to our bedroom. We give up everything in the bedroom. We are below the quilt. And what is the last mantra that we are chanting? I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. And for that, our sleep yoga begins. So first, like a dosha, we are on the back. No sleep coming. Then we turn like a dosha, give it palti. No, not coming. Not coming. And in this yoga, sleep yoga, what is the main theme? Till such time, I is there and the want is there, the sleep doesn't begin. What is the yoga? When the I is dropped. That is yoga. But how to drop the I? Very simple. Experience without experiencer is yoga. Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga vyogam yoga sannitam. The first shloka that I read. When the miseries come in our life, dukkha sanyoga, refuse to be miserable, you have learned yoga. And to achieve this ultimate, Bhagavan tells right in the beginning that yoga is not something being abnormal. See, our Patanjali Maharshi defines Ashtanga Yoga. There are 8 steps we have to go through. The 8 steps are Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. 8. So the meditation, yoga, etc. is the last one, 8th one. And it is not done. It happens. One, contemplation. Who goes to sleep? Waker doesn't go to sleep. Because in sleep he is not there. The dreamer doesn't go to sleep. He is not there. The deep sleeper also does not go to sleep. If he sleeps, who will know that it is a sleep? So, sleep is an experience where there is nobody. And when there is nobody, nowhere, never. We transcend the limitations of time, space, and object. That is the meaning of yoga. Therefore, the Ashtanga Yoga is when we have gone through the step by step. Not directly we say, imagine, okay, let me do meditation. What I have to do? The first and the most mistaken understanding is doing yoga or doing meditation. See, this is what we have to learn here. We don't do waking. Are we doing waking? Excuse me, I am doing waking. Don't disturb. We don't do waking. We are in the waking and then do the problems. We don't do dreaming. We are in the dream and then go through good and bad experiences. We don't do sleeping. We are in the sleep and then snore. Try to snore now. You cannot because you are not in sleep. If waking is not done, dream is not done, deep sleep is not done, why do you do meditation? Thank God, all problems solved. Those who are doing meditation, they are more miserable than the average people working on the roadside. They're all the time struggle. Swamiji, there are too many thoughts in the mind, what should I do? Don't do meditation. No, but my guru told do meditation, then do meditation. But too many thoughts come, then don't do meditation. You decide. Don't lead a mechanical lifestyle. See, friends, therefore, the teacher tells right from the beginning, अनाश्रितः कर्म फलम कार्यम कर्म करोति यहाँ स सन्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निः न च अक्रियः. Sannyasi and yogi, they are one and the same. But normally what is understood? Sannyasi means what? Sannyasi means so many things. He should not do this thing, he should not do things, he should only eat and become a Mahatma. No. Similarly, yogi is what? The yogi is the one who is all the time sitting in meditation. No. Then, yaha karma phalam anashritam karyam karoti. Be attentive. Whatever is due to us, perform all your responsibilities and duties with a smiling face and a cheerful lifestyle. You are in yoga. If you study the life story of Bhagavan Krishna, the miseries that he has gone through, if you put all the miseries of all the human beings on the earth put together, they can't be even compared. And you know how many years he lived? 125 years. Right from day one, when he was a child, somebody came to kill her by feeding poison. And to the end, his own children became problem for him. And he has to remove them. Can you imagine what he has gone through? And yet, can we ever imagine Bhagavan Krishna is crying, No. We are born here to express joy and happiness. See? Our condition is like what? I have never committed any accident of car in my life. Oh, very good. You must be a very good driver. Old man said. Wife was there, old wife. He said, how can you commit accident? You never drive. Imagine. See, my source of happiness is this. When there are so many, one example I am telling you. When there is an old couple, you ask them something. If what your husband says, wife has to deny. And what your wife says, husband has to deny. And you enjoy it. Friends, life, if it is not full of challenges, it is like for breakfast, sandwich, lunch, sandwich, dinner, sandwich. There is neither sand nor witch. Is that life? Life must have challenges. But what happens? God gives us challenges. We take them as problems. Convert the spelling of problem into challenge and bring out the best out of it. Grishtam grishtam punarapi punaha chandanam charugandam. When the sandalwood is again and again rubbed, it gives fragrance. Chinnam chinnam punarapi punaha swadu chaivekshudandam. When the sugar cane you go out cutting toward the end, as you go down, it becomes sweeter and sweeter. Dagdham dagdham punarapi punaha kanchanam kantavarnam. When the gold is exposed to the fire more and more, it becomes brighter and brighter. In the same manner, the spiritual genius comes in our life to the surface when we go through difficulties. Don't take life as a challenge. And for that, this is the technique. Whatever we are supposed to do it cheerfully and happily. Living a lazy life is no life. Many people ask me this question. Swamiji, what is this? You have nothing behind you, no disciples, no organization, no nothing, no ashram. Why you are running around the world all the time? One of my friends told me in Mumbai. I came from Australia. Within 24 hours, I had to go to London. He came to receive me on the airport at night at about 12:30 or so. It was raining also. He was frustrated. He said, Swamiji, why are you running constantly? You are nothing. Why don't you stay? I said, okay, now onwards, I'll stay in your house. I will not go anywhere. No, 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 I don't mean that. Hey, friends, keep moving, keep moving. Charai veti, charai veti. Don't hold on to the past. Otherwise, the same old thing, when we were children, who asked you? One of our Mahamantra you heard, who asked you? Therefore, yoga is, according to Bhagavad Gita, live in the utter present. There was one Mahamantra, if you remember, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. If you want to summarize all the 700 verses of Bhagavad Gita in one sentence, this is the sentence. Where was Arjun? On the battlefield. When? At the time of war. What he should be? He should be somebody's grandson, somebody's disciple, somebody's brother, or a warrior. This was the only error. That's it. Just practice this. You have learned whole Bhagavad Gita. Now where are you? In satsang. What? When? During the satsang. What you should be? Satsangi, seekers. Now don't bring your past here. But why me? Why not? You are the most suitable candidate for spiritual evolution. See, friends. Therefore, anashritaha karma phalam. What will I get? What will I get? What I have done? Why this is happening to me? Don't cry. Be strong enough to rise above. Therefore, laziness and regretting and breeding or brooding on the past is no way. Then यम संन्यासमिति प्राहुः तम योगम विद्धि पांडव न हि असन्न्यस्त संकल्पः योगी भवति कश्चन. Now here see the definition of a yogi. Who is a yogi? असन्न्यस्त संकल्पः न योगी भवति. Do not make any sankalpa. What is sankalpa? Sankalpa is go on imagining. Now this is another point I am telling you, be very attentive. When we talk, either we talk to others or we talk to ourselves. When we talk to others, we talk about our past or about their past. When we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. See? What is the net result? You are not in the present. And then we complain. Who can help us? If you see first chapter of Gita, what Arjuna has done, the same thing. He was all the time talking about the past, and then he started loud, like in a soliloquy. He was talking loudly to Bhagavan Krishna. This will happen, that will happen. Oh, and Bhagavan Krishna was smiling away. See? Therefore, asannasta sankalpaha na yogi bhavati. Don't go on imagining what will happen. Many people ask this question. Swamiji, please don't quote my example in your lectures. I said, okay, I will not quote. And they are my examples. So the question was, Swamiji, what happens after death? I said, I have no experience. How can I tell you? No, please tell. I said, forget about death. Has anything happened when you are alive? When we were not in this world, was anything lacking? Nothing was lacking. When we will leave this world, nothing will be lacking. So our earlier presence or other earlier absence and the later absence makes no difference. So what difference it is making in your presence? But we go on imagining, what will happen, what will happen. Nothing will happen. According to Bhagavad Gita, real yoga is think properly. Don't stop. Chittavritti nirodha yoga. Don't do that. It's a completely wrong approach. Today, I am staying near the, I don't know which place, but right in front, there is beautiful ocean, whole one. I think it is Deepak's house I am staying there. So after my sleep in the afternoon, I got up, finished my bath and all that, and with a cup of tea, I was standing and enjoying the tea. Although I was taking tea, but my mind was somewhere else. My mind was with the ocean. And then this thought come, which I am sharing with you. The waves are too much, they are disturbing everything. What should be done? So, compress the waves. Can you do that? You will never be succeed. Then what is to be done? Another important spiritual practice. Learn from every experience of your life. If you cannot learn from your experiences, even God cannot teach us. So where did I learn this ocean and all that? I was in Australia, in Cairns, and there is a deep in the sea, maybe 6 kilometers inside, there is, this coral reed. So we went there to enjoy that. So after we went by boat and changed the things, those long shoes and that something funny things, and I got into that. And I had never done that funny thing. So when I was on the surface, and they told, now you have to look down and see and breathe in such a manner that the water doesn't go in your nose. And I could not do that. I said, forget about it. I had never done that funny thing. I came out and went again to the boat. Then that man, what happened? I said, hey, remove all these things. I don't want. Removed. Now what will you do? I said, I'll jump and see. He said, okay, jump. And I jumped. And he started shouting, oh man, what happened to you? I know swimming. There I discovered this principle. Instead of fighting with the waves on the surface, you go deep in the same place. In the depth of the waters, there are no waves. Instead of fighting with the thoughts, why thoughts, why thoughts? I am distracted, I am distracted. Go deep in yourself, man. We are only surface swimmers. If you want to get the gems, you have to go deep in the ocean. If you want to know the truth, get away from this. This world is always like that. There is nothing new ever has happened in this world. We are here to dive deep. And this is what we do. I am not telling you anything which you don't do. This is what we do. What is sleep? We don't fight with the waves. Slowly, slowly, we start going deeper and deeper and deeper. And when we reach sufficient depth, then the happiness happens. And then happiness is expressed as snoring. Krrr, krrr. Try to snore when you are awake. You cannot because you are miserable. See, friends, this is what Bhagavad Gita tells. See, no hi asannasya sankalpaha yogi bhavati kaschana. We go on imagine projecting. If that happens, what will happen? And you will see in 99% cases, all the projections that we do, it never happens. See? And therefore, remember, think properly. All the problems are born out of wrong thinking. Think properly. Therefore, arurukshur munir yogam karma karana uchyate. Now, how to stop our this habitual thinking? Technically, it is called as manorajya. Manorajya means what? Whenever we are alone, we are imagining. You observe this thing in the world. If somebody is all alone, wherever, maybe in the garden or airport or anywhere, or even on a bus stop, what is he doing? Talking to himself. Give it a try right away. Not posthumous realization. Now. For next 1 minute, do not talk to yourself. Stop. Stop doesn't mean start talking. No thoughts, isn't it? Because what are thoughts? Speaking is thoughts. Now, the other way. Think whatever you want to think. But don't use words. Stop. These things which I am telling you is not from books. You take the whole of your Patanjali Yoga Darshan. It's not there. It has to come from within. Like the ice and the waters. Water and ice are same. When the water gathers form, it is called as ice. Ice without form is water. Mind with form and sound is words. No use of words, it's mind. Start it every day. Start with 1 minute. After a few days, make it 2 minutes. Make it 3 minutes. And aim is not doing anything but undoing. You are sitting quiet but not talking. I am not telling you do japa. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. No, 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 no. Just keep quiet. Where from to start it? When should we start it? What is the Brahma Muhurta? I have given a name to this yoga. I call it as the commode yoga. When you land on the commode in the morning, till your job is done, you are not going to talk to yourself. Suppose you take half an hour, you are in meditation. What a joy! Give it a try. Therefore, Aruksho Munur Yoga Karma Karana Muchate, Yoga Rudasita Seva Shamak Karana Muchate. Therefore, if you really want to ride the steed of yoga, is this the way? And therefore, we have given you two Maha Mantras in our Happy Mantra Mala. Number 1, Dekho Suno Mat Bolo. That means, see, hear, no comments. See, we have that habit. About something or somewhere, we have to comment. There is no need. Because another mantra is what? Who asked you? Oh, what a beautiful the sunrise. Who asked you? But we have to talk. We just can't keep our mouth shut. See? Dekho, suno. See, here. No comments. Mind is not born. Slowly, slowly, the mind will learn this art of effortless quietness. No efforts. Patanjali Maharshi says, Prayatna Shaithilya, leading towards effortlessness, is possible when you revert back to your divine nature. You take an example. If a person is hard of hearing, so what he or she has to do? Put lot of efforts to listen. And whenever you put efforts in your life, you get tired. So such people in the satsang, poor fellows, they are putting efforts, but they can't hear properly. Then why waste time? They go to sleep. And such people, after the satsanga, they are the first one to come and say, Swamiji, you are awesome. Because they slept. The reason is because they are tired. In short, be attentive. If you are tired in your life, you are not normal. How important it is. Therefore, when Patanjali Maharshi says, Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam, and for what this spiritual practice he tells, Sthira Sukham Asanam, we should be effortlessly happy, steadily happy, and happily steady. Sthira Sukham Asanam. The real yoga is being happy, not becoming happy. All our life is becoming happy. See, friends. Now, where from that thought comes to become happy? Because of two reasons. One is a sense of incompleteness. And second is the sense of otherness. Two things put together is samsara. A young, happy, well-earning, healthy, and free boy, suddenly a virus goes in his head. The name of the virus is Karo, not Corona, Karo. And then that virus tells him, what a life without a wife. Once that virus has entered his head, then he goes for hunting. And then he falls down. He falls in love. He never rises in love. He falls in love. And thereafter the samsara begins. See, friends, therefore, we don't have to become happy, just be happy. Therefore, to be happy, yoga rudasya tasaiva shamak karanam uchyate. Don't react in this world. 2, 3 principles I have followed in my life. Number 1, never try to make anybody happy. Never try that. Why? We belong to democracy, isn't it? In democracy, everybody has the right to be miserable. Yes, of course, true. Tadhastu. And we don't have to make anybody miserable. Everybody is self-sufficient. Don't worry, I am miserable. See? Life becomes very easy. Yoga rudasya seva shamak karanam uchyate. Keep cool. The world has been like this. There is nothing new in this world. Ever it has happened. But our struggle is only this. We try to help others, make yourself happy. That's it. Don't struggle. Unless we invoke the divine bliss in us, we cannot be a source of joy and motivation and inspiration for others. Friends, if one wants to be a health teacher, bodybuilder, and if the teacher is like a joystick, agarbatti, and he tells, look here, you should lift, so much of weight and everything, and he can't lift even a joystick, will anybody listen to him? We have to demonstrate in our life. Then we become a source of inspiration for others. Therefore, first, we take care of ourselves. And the only thing is, we must invoke the divinity to express in full glow. My friends, we don't have to become divine. We are divine. Divinity is not a product of action. Divinity is only remember what we are. Remind yourself. Yoga rudasya tasaiva shamak karanam uchyate. Now, the teacher continues further, sannyasi. Yada hi nendriyartheshu na karmasu anushajyate sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga rudasya sadochyate. So, whether you take a yogi or a sannyasi, is na indriyartheshu and karmasu anushajyate. He is not a slave to the worldly objects. If things are there, wonderful. If they are not there, it's okay. No problem. For this, one rule I'll tell you, try. Give yourself a zero choice. You can never be miserable. And to give a zero choice, my rule I'll tell you, what rule I follow. My rule is very simple. I have no right on anybody in this world. Write off your rights right away before they perform your rights right now. We have no right on anybody. See, like Arvind Bhai, he's spending time, energy, money, and for 15, 20 days I'm here. He's spending. No, what right I have on him? No right. See, friends. But whenever we have that funny notion, I have done so much for them, why they are doing like this? This is their choice. Friends, children are born through us. They are not born to us. See, friends. And when this is not understood, we become miserable. Therefore, remember, we are in this world only for one purpose, that we become the center of bliss. Then only the purpose of our birth is fulfilled. Therefore, na indriyartheshu, similarly, na karmasu anushajyate. So also for the karma, I want to do it. Relax, relax. If possible, do. If not possible, never mind. Let us not make a prestige issue out of anything. See, friends, the more we understand this, slowly, slowly, our mind will start remaining quieter and quieter. And here Bhagavan's most beautiful message, Uddhared Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. We are here in this world only for our evolution. Uddhared. Uddhared means evolve. Spiritual evolution is the only pending thing in our life. We know our parents, we know our grandparents, we know our great grandparents, maximum third generation, fourth generation, we even do not know nor want to know. Same is going to happen with you and me. Don't see Swamiji, forget about it. But we get so much lost in this world. See? Therefore, Utthared, lift yourself by yourself. Atmanam Atmana Uddhared. See? Uddhara is fulfillment in life. See? What is the fulfillment? Fulfillment is, if the death comes, do we have the courage to shout at her? Death is a feminine word. What can I do? Should I shout at her, come on, why are you late? See, friends, life is fulfilled. There are no loose ends left. That is life lived. Otherwise, all the time, what will happen, what will happen? Therefore, Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmana. Friends, as much we are miserable because of ourselves, we are not miserable because of others. See? Suppose I am miserable because of this girl. I'll go away. But if I am miserable because of me, wherever I go, there I am. What can I do? See? Therefore, here, Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu. We are our friend and we are our enemy. And that friend and enemy. Right now, I'll give wonderful experience. Be attentive. You think about any problem. Suppose while going, there is a lot of traffic jam. Is a problem. This going on, and the other in you. But it is not only for me; it's for everybody. Will reach maybe 10 minutes late. How does it matter? But why they are having the government is like that? Can you do anything? No. Then why don't you keep quiet? We keep on talking. We create a problem. We give a solution. We create a problem. We give a solution. This constant talking is going on and on and on. Therefore, just be cool. This experience is Nothing to do, nowhere to go. In this mode, we can remain 24/7. Relax. And therefore, now we have to convert my mind, which is inimical now, to be my friend. Atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmana. My mind is my enemy and my mind is my friend. See? Now when the teacher says, bandhura atmanatmana tasya yena atma eva atmana jitaha, when our mind is not overpowering us, then our mind is our friend. See? You must have done it. In childhood, everybody does. When we ride the bicycle for the first time, I remember this experience. Very strong memory of this particular experience. Somebody had come. I was small that time. And he has parked the bicycle outside. And he came inside and talking to some elders in the home. So, those days there was no lock and anything to the bicycle. Nobody will take it. So I went out and rode on his bicycle. Took it away. And no proper control. So worried, why the bicycle is going this way, this way, this way? And I didn't want to go, but it is going this way. What happened to this bicycle? Finally, neither I could stop it and nor could anything. And one old lady was walking in front. Bicycle wheel went in between her legs. She also fell, I also fell. And I got a beating of my life. Problem was, why the bicycle is going that way? So earlier, the bicycle was controlling me. Now I control the bicycle. Presently, our mind is controlling us. And for this, another Maha Mantra. I am giving you so many mantras, but I am happy you don't follow any one of them. If you follow, you will become wise. My market will go. A very simple mantra. Learn to say no in life. Very powerful mantra. This mantra I learned from my mothers. You know, poor fellows have got only one mother. I have got battalions of mothers. So when they give me food, they feel that I have been hungry for last 300 years. And therefore, eat, eat. How much can you eat? I am not a buffalo. See? But they will not listen. Then, please take. No, I can't take anything more, No, no, you have to take, I have prepared so much with love for you. You please take. Mama, if I eat, I will die. Never mind, eat. So when I get this kind of reply from these people, then I said, now I must invoke Bhagavad Gita. So what I say then, and no, I didn't like it, it's not good. So when I said it's not good, then I watch her face. Ab maja hai. We have to have the ability to deny. What we have to deny? Deny to be miserable in life. No means no. Life will change, friends. That is what first sloka I told you. See? Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga vyogam yoga sannitam. Who doesn't have miseries in life? If you don't want any miseries in life, die. You will create problem for others. Suppose I die here. Amma will have from my God. He has to die here only. I'll be relaxed. See, friends. Therefore, problems tell that you are still alive. Very good. So first, bandhura atmana atmasya yena atma eva atmana chida. So first, learn to deny no. And second thing, also learn to get denied by the world. Don't get into depression. No, we are not here to suffer. Both ways. Ability to deny and courage to get denied. Then you are with yourself. This is the technique. Bandhuratma atmanastasya yena atma eva atmana jitaha anatmanastu shatrutve varteta atma eva shatruvat. But if we are carried away by the whims and the fancy of the mind, nobody can help us in our life. We have to rule the mind. Let the mind not rule us. And for this, I'll tell you one good technique. Don't keep yourself empty even for a moment. Keep occupied and busy. Now, in the old age, what should I do? Learn something. Don't allow the child in you die. There is a child in every one of us. Don't allow it to die. Learn something. Whatever you may learn, learn. Learn Chinese. King Kong Pung Pong. Time pass. Okay? Because of my this principle, one elderly gentleman, a Sindhi gentleman, he told me this talk, this example I have given in many talks in Bombay. It happened. So he says, Swamiji, last time you told learn something, learn something. Now I am 80 plus. Therefore, I decided now I must take Swamiji's message. What should I learn? What should I learn? Physically, I can't do anything. Then he said, I had decided to learn Sanskrit. I said, very good. Do you know why? I said, I don't know and I don't want to know. No, but I want to tell you. I said, okay, tell. They say in the heavens, they talk Sanskrit. Therefore, if I die and go to heavens, I should not have problem. Therefore, I am learning Sanskrit. I said, you are a genius, genius. Very good. Then I said, you know, when you do anything, you must have plan B. Yes, then suppose you will not go, but suppose you go to hell then. He said, I know my mother tongue. Friends, at this moment, this experience of yourself is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You were happy. You did not become happy. Because you didn't get anything. You didn't lose anything. Just happy. When our mind remains in this mode all the time, then we are practicing yoga. Otherwise, do Shirshasana, this leg here, go on pumping air, nothing will happen. Relax, relax, relax. See? So, anatmartu shatrutve varted atma eva shatruvat. Now, when our mind is constantly running in the objective world, it cannot remain quiet. Therefore, the mantra I told you, see here, but no comments. Now I'll tell you still deeper. Be very. See, this is a phone. It has got a shape and a form and a color. But this is a phone and it has so and so color, etc. The phone doesn't know. I know. So, form is with the object and name of the form is with the subject. So when it is said, the world is names and forms, what does it mean? It means the world is not only outside, the world is equally inside. In other words, wherever there is an illusion of inside outside, world begins. In deep sleep, we are inside the body or outside the body. We are inside the room or outside the room. We are in 2023 or 1948. We are man or woman, young or old, but we are. This is so deep contemplation will reveal the secrets to us. The moment inside outside illusion is taken real, samsara is created. See? She is my daughter, therefore good. He is not my son. Samsara begins. See, friends. Therefore, Bhagavan gives what is God realization. There can't be a better definition than this. Not seeing the God has come and gone. Many people have that funny notion. Swamiji, when I sat for meditation that day, the nice light came and all where, everywhere, complete deep light, and afterwards it went away. But after that, it is not coming. What is wrong with me? I said, change the bulb. वो फ्यूज हो गया है. Remember this simple principle. Anything that comes and goes is the flicker of mind. Therefore, what is God realization? See the principles told in the 7th verse. Jitatmanaha prashantasya paramatma samahitaha. Two things. He for whom mind is not an issue. He who can drive the car in India without creating accidents, he is a perfect driver. There Atmana, Jitatmana, Jita Karaha. Second thing, Prashantasya. There are three things. Ashanti, Shanti, and Prashanti. You know, Satya Sai Baba's abode was called as Prashanti Nilayam. That experience which is not enhanced by peace, that experience which is not corrupted by disturbance is Prashanti. Jitatmanaha, he whose mind is not an issue for him, and therefore he is always at peace in spite of everything. If a husband is happy because his wife is good, what is his contribution? That is not yoga. Even if the wife is Mahakali and yet he is happy, he has understood yoga. Therefore, Jitatmanaha Prashantasya Paramatma Samahitaha. He has merged with the divine, although functioning through the body. Then, what are the two things that come in our life? One is Shitoshna Sukha Dukkheshu. The world comes to us in the form of complementary opposites. This is a very important principle. Nothing in this world is singular except Paramatma. Everything is complementary or opposite. Life, death, health, disease, joy, sorrows, friend, enemy, good, bad, day, night, heat, cold. You cannot have anything single. If this is the fabric of this world, is there any choice given to us? The choice is accept cheerfully, gracefully, and be happy. Are we not doing it? Do we complain about day and night? No, we accept it and adjust ourselves. In the same manner, Shitoshna Sukha Dukkheshu. The real spiritual practice is here. Yes, sometimes थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ, ये जीवन है. Sometimes it is joy, sometimes it is misery, sometimes it is victory, sometimes it is defeat. This is the fun in life. And the second is manapamanayoho. The world comes to us in the form of complementary opposites. And second thing, world comes to us in the form of respect and disrespect. Somebody will respect us, somebody will disrespect us. These are the two ways the world comes to us. Either the experiences of complementary opposites or the people who will respect us will not respect us. When these two things do not work on the disturbances, the mind is at peace. We are living in God. In other words, God is expressing through us. How important it is, my friends. This is the meaning of yoga according to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And so nishchena yoktavyaha. We have to be firm about it. Enough is enough. Celebrate life. No regrets. Past is gone. No mention. Therefore, many people ask us, Swamiji, where were you? When did you come on this line? They say, it has no meaning. But even when they ask, then I keep on telling, okay, listen. When I ran away from the jail, where I was in prison for murder, Swamiji, why are you telling? I said, you want to know about me? I'm telling you. No, 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 how it is possible? I said, if you don't trust me, why do you ask me? "Mm, we don't know how to talk to you. I said, keep quiet. Best way. There is no need. Friends, never talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. Then what to talk among the people? Talk about government, talk about winds, talk about the ocean, talk about the traffic jam. These are the topics which are illusions. When you talk about the mirage waters, oh, I came, there was such a terrible flood of mirage waters, and I was nearly drowning in that, but somehow I came. Does it create sin or merit? No. When you talk about illusions, there is neither good nor bad. Government is an illusion, is it? The more you get clear about this, your mind will remain always at peace. You may play with anything in this world. Don't play with your mind. The highest achievement as a human being is our mind is not an enemy to us. The real spiritual practice is mind your mind. Nobody can do it for us. This is the meaning of Paramatma Samahitaha, and he has realized his divine nature. Now, if we are thus abiding in the divine, what are the symptoms? See? When we go to the doctor, we don't tell the doctor the disease. We tell the doctor the symptoms. From the symptoms, the doctor comes to a conclusion, this could be the disease. In the same manner, you can't go and ask somebody, hey, excuse me, how far I am realized? People ask. In Delhi, one lady asked me, Swami, you don't make fun of me. I said, no, Mama, there is no need. You are self-sufficient. Tell me how far I am realized. She asked me, how far you are realized? I said, okay, stand there, don't move. Then I did all drama. You have come up to knees. Friends, Truth is not in fractions. Either you know or you don't know. See, it's not in fractions. 70% realization, 30% remaining. No, let me finish it. No! All the doubts will disappear. So, what are the symptoms? Whether the divine is expressing through us or not is the next topic. We'll take it in tomorrow morning's class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.